So today I want to go through a website that I've recently completed that is behind a logged in area and has some more advanced functionality. So I figured instead of doing just a screenshot and a link to the website like I typically do, I would do a video and kind of walk you through what I did. So W.D. Matthews is a forklift, aerial lift company that's based in Maine but has locations, sales and service people all over New England. So they needed an internal site for their employees to use while they were on the road, one that would work on mobile phones so that they didn't have to haul out their computer every time they wanted to do something. And at the core of this site, what they needed was a way for their service guys to enter repair orders, time in, time out, and lunch and travel, so that they could keep track of exactly what their service employees were doing on the road. And they also wanted an area where salespeople could log in and download documents like sales brochures from Toyota and their other suppliers. And also they wanted an area where the service guys could log in and download repair manuals so that if they got stuck on a job or were troubleshooting a piece of equipment, that a document would be right at their fingertips and have to lug around flash drives and everything else. So what I did was I created this mobile site that's behind a login area. Let me just log in here. So you're looking at the desktop version of the site, but if it were on a mobile device, this right column adjusts and falls right underneath here so that it looks great and is really easy to use. So I built this site with users of mobile phones in mind, so it's a lot of big buttons so that clicking's easy, and they're able to easily interact with the site. So here you can see the download area. We're still building this out with uploads, but this is the area where service and sales manuals will be uploaded. There's a form here so that they can upload documents should they find one on the road that they found useful or be meeting with someone. This lets them send all the manuals to a centralized server. There's a contacts list here that lets them both click on a phone number or click on an email address. And at the core of this is the time entries. So if they're on a job or if they're traveling to a job, these two require a repair order number as well as a time in and time out and a date. This lunch entry doesn't require a repair order, but it's something the company still wants to keep track of. So here I'll add a couple of mock entries. ABC123 is a repair order. This is a company specific code. And we'll say this worker went in at 4 and logged out at 8 o'clock. We'll add another time entry here for lunch. Lunch doesn't require a repair order. This guy ate from 12 o'clock to 12:30. So once they've submitted their time entries, they have to approve their time entries. So here you can see the two I just submitted mixed in with some ones I had submitted earlier. So these two red ones are unapproved. These green ones have been approved/submitted. So I'm just going to go ahead and approve these time entries. I could delete them if I didn't want one. We'll approve them, and so now they're all green. So what happens is every day at midnight, all these submitted entries across all users, you'll see I'm only seeing the time entries for myself, but depending on what account you're logged in with, you'll see your specific hours. And at the end of the day, all users, their hours and job repair orders, times in, times out, all their entries are aggregated into a single spreadsheet, which is then sent to W.D. Matthews central offices so that they can very quickly input the work that was done without having to manually combine everything and do it all by hand like they were doing before. In all businesses, time is money, and our real goal here was to take a process that was outdated and taking them a lot of time and streamline it and make it more accurate. So at the end of every day, this gets sent off to the office for all employees, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do next to streamline their operations. Thanks for watching.